Defensively for Ateneo.
Ito yung mga gatekeepers who will keep the tradition going for Ateneo and maybe get them to bounce back and in the coming seasons. And the defensive block brought to you by AIA, formerly Life.
And Lila del Castillo there with a solid block. No cover that.
Pasha will get the set. Blocked. Another chance for Ateneo. Blocked even from the middle. You're talking about Provido. Pasha tried.
Defense this time. All angles closed. Door is shut down here for Ateneo.
And just the anticipation. She was in the serve department. Not by much, though. Ateneo is in number 3. Right. So those are good numbers. Good stats. Oh, solid this time. Del Castillo. No way, she says. And LaSalle gets
serving.
Yeah, and what we saw from the LaSalle side in that first set is really just the variety.
Right.
The variety of attacks.
Eagles are on to the next set. So let's see how the Blue Eagles intend to bounce back. Continue to watch all the action here in the UAAP because legends start here. Back to you, Chiki and Ayel.
By Pana Lapo. Let's take a look at that. Again, the defensive block brought to you by AIA, formerly Life. We're at the top of the scoring here for Ateneo. And Reyes, nabantayan ni Lian de Guzman doon. Hindi niya nasilin. Hashtag, everything counts. You gotta do everything right. Minimize the errors. We want to keep playing.
You gotta win those points. You gotta go for those digs. But it has been so difficult for Ateneo at the net defense.
Look at that defensive block brought to you by AIA, formerly Life. And AC. Minor from the left pin. De Leon with a cover. Laput. Pinalik yung bola. And that's good defense for AC Minor.
That one perfectly.
And a defensive block brought to you by AIA, formerly Life.
UST team. Adding some height as well. 3-point advantage, USC. Nitura elevates. Dug up. Carvalho. And what net defense from Adamson as he turned it over to El Regudo of Adamson.
Little blocker, she told me that it took some time to get used to it. Prior to that match, she told me that it also took her time to adjust to being an ate to the girls at the start of the season. But now...
Sagaysay pumps this one to Morty. Denial at the net. This block is brought to you by AIA, formerly Life. A lot of heavy Zaza as well here.
Good serves.
Sagaysay to Bascon. Topped up. They find Poyos from the left. At 16, USC at 11. 1-2 play, unsuccessful for Carvalho. Nitura. Rejected. Easy over. Chance for the white shirts. They give this one to Poyos. Babalik sa USC. Puntos. Adamson. Both teams coming from losses. Sagaysay to Bascon is rejected.
Players get tired after attacking for so long.
So she needs some help. Cordora. Sagaysay sends this one to Shai. Corrado. 1-2 play. Nandoon si Detlet. Heroics from Pepito. Cordora. Cross court no good. Babalik kay Nitura. You gotta rally here.
That's a good set.
They choose Reg. Another block from the Lady Falcons. Semifinals. A big match is tomorrow here in the Smart Araneta Coliseum. If you guys are free, go ahead and support the Ates as we get back to this match. Finally something here. She's got that X on her back right now. 3-point lead for the Lady Falcons. Nitura. Denial. Right on cue.
There needs to be more communication with the blockers and defenders of the back row.
Right now, 17 points for Shai Nitura, only in the third set. Morty is blocked.
Cassie Carvalho now having to breathe a bit. Why in now?
That's right. Maybe some much-needed adjustments here for Coach Kung Fu. USC's kind of struggling with their focus, I would say, also here in the third set.
Lack of focus is right, Billy.
Denial at the net. And his face Sagaysay. And 2-point lead, Adamson. Good serve, Sagaysay. Goes to Villegas. Nandoon si Abu.
It's a double contact.
Play continues. Good coverage. Jurado. Sagaysay asking for space. Sets up Nitura in. Denied. And right on cue as you're talking about the blocking. Sabi mo nga, sabi ni Detra.
Targeting zone 4.
Poyos now at 22 points under her belt. Mordi from the back row. Single block from Pia Abu in that exact. Herbalio serves. Faye finds Nitura. Babalik sa Adamson. Nitura again. Second time is blocked. And that is it for our match today. Truly.
Girl who's averaging 14.6. Oh, welcome to the game, Red Jurado. 18-11. Arroyo, good at receiving. That's a good get for Pepito. One more chance here, Pasha. Denied. Defensive block brought to you by AIA, formerly Philam Life. Ateneo will call time. Ilongo. Doug. Good read. The two rookies going at it at the net, and it is Alteo. Defensive block brought to you by AIA, formerly Philam Life.
Perfect anticipation there. Knew that one.
Arroyo with a great slide there. Poyos with a great dig. Ilongo sent back. Pepito, who's done everything formerly Philam Life. Good hands there by Chuatico. Pasha moves out. Montoro will come in to serve and sweep for Ateneo. Nice sharp serve. Carvalho handling it to Poyos. At bumalik! Start of this set. We've seen dominant first sets before, and it's sometimes...
And you know, players know that.
I'm sure it's amazing, Sergio, also. That's amazing in a sarcastic way.
Yeah.
Ilongo on the counter-attack. Pepito was there for the up. Try again, and this time an offensive block. Right now in the third set, or will Ateneo spark a comeback here? Poyos, dug by Pasha. De Guzman sends it over. Det with the up. Rolling shot. Back to De Guzman. Good coverage there by Tax. Chance to counter here. They go back to Poyos. Sulit keeps it up. Dig pass. Return to sender. That defensive block brought to you by AIA, formerly Philam Life.
It's a tough job.
Sa gitna. Oh, miscalculation.
Go for it.
Montoro, set back, try again, set back again, and USD.
They are on a winning streak. I think their only loss is against NU.
I think so.
NUSD.
Serves. When we look at it stats-wise, DLSU really is leading in all aspects compared to the UE Lady Warriors. But sometimes, you know, you've got the numbers, but it's the heart.
Right.
This time we check in with DLSU's Patrice Davao.
For Lasal over there.
Warm-up finally finished for DLSU.
Umiinit-init na sila.
Blocked by Del Castillo. That defensive block is brought to you by AIA, formerly Philam Life, bringing
Well, probably all
day,
games, but first set
extra.
pa lang, nakakatakot yung approach niya. Oh.
UE wins that battle at the net. Angel sets that for Eterta. Point for the UE Lady Warriors. Legends in the making.
Yeah, she's been everywhere. Pero walang tatalo sa ano ni Mami.
The UE Lady Warriors, no wins this set, but still good vibes.
Yeah, they seem composed still, even after every point.
That is character.
Character, yes. I'm sure they just need a lot more gelling.
Because of the UE Lady Warriors.
And what I love about, well, just Shivana in that last point, alam niya kasi na rookie ang setter. Aakuhin na niya lahat ng mistake niya doon. She didn't say the set was off or anything. Yeah. Let's see if they're able to convert. Ball is still alive.
Another long rally here in set 2. De Leon to Reyes to Canino. Cepada. Del Castillo. No coverage there for DLSU. 16. Casey Cepada could serve. Santos avoiding the blockers. Galia to Bangayan. Oh. Single block by Amy Provido.
Second set, pero si Van naman ang nanalo.
And Balingin.
Yeah, she has been the light, the green light for them. Oh!
And this time, if you play that well, you gotta expect.
I like the creativity that we're seeing from FEU. Ubalde also joining in scoring.
And you're right on that ad. On both kill blocks and attack points. This defensive block is brought to you by AIA. Look at that kill block. This block is brought to you by AIA, formerly Philam Life. That was single-handedly blocked by Kian Lalaco. Gearing still on deck. 9 serving 10. Ubaldo to Bukanke. Ball still kept in play here. And Itang will get that for UP. Sarah will call for this timeout.
Gives their setter an easy time setting up the plays.
Ball is saved. Jazz will choose Monares. And that's a good one from Paida Macanque. Take a look at that replay. Was a
might say too aggressive. A lot of strong attacks going out for FEU.
And now, like what he said, we couldn't wait to see that smirk against El Arena. This defensive block is brought to you by AIA, formerly Philip Life. De Leon chooses steering. That's a solid block by Jean Assis. Jean Assis on deck for FEU. Jazz to Haboneta again. Look at that crowd.
Have to be creative, but execution also has to be 100%.
You're right on that, and FEU being known for their scrappy plays. UP now also being on the gutsy side. Monares again for the kill, still denied. Talk about that kill block by Larina.
FEU had 36% in the previous set.
Ubaldo to Faida. And that's going.
Expect nothing less than a charged-up Fighting Maroons to this third set. Bring that utak at puso spirit. So watch this game on any device in the Philippines or abroad on the Pilipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now. Now back to you, Alexis and Anne.
definitely right. How they're more organized. And we did hear that from the report. It was one of the instructions. They need to focus. They need to organize. They need to always have that constant response to whatever FEU throws their way. Attempts at a running attack.
Hard hits too by Olango. But look at that single-handed block by Cassie Deering.
Also happening, but the balls are covered. Talagang patibayan kung saan magtatapos yung bola.
Very strong coming from FEU. Jazz will choose Haboneta, but again, FEU at match point. Ubaldo back set to assist from them. Composure playing a crucial factor here. Jazz to Monares. And that single block point will end things here. Coach Tina Salak ending this game with a smile.
Bit
Sobrang nipis.
out, yes.
Good serve again. Hardio receiving. Pababawiin si Bella. Bumalik ang bola. Adamson takes it one. Humihingi pa na isa Shayna.
Babawi.
Isa pa daw, isa pa daw. 6-5. Oof. It's back to NU.
Free ball here.
Yep. Got a chance to counter here. Morty denied.
Wow. How she times herself well, really, really well for those blocks.
It's sent back. Nobody behind Shaina for coverage. Faye chooses Morty. Read well. But the smaller setters have something to say about that every now and then. Barbie Ameli's in the game for the first time, and it's like a replay of the previous play, just a different character.
NU after that slow start in the first set.
All without Alyssa Solomon. There's no report on any injury or anything like that. Better coverage there this time. Maya has been active. Alinsog is denied, and that ball drops back in. And will probably not, from the looks of it, today. Panique. This one drops in.
Their feet off the gas. Their focus is now sharper than ever, zeroing in on the one goal that truly matters this season. But even with that shift in mindset, there's still no space for complacency during the second set.
Number 9 in efficiency. All the other skill sets that make her the MVP, a reigning MVP. Again, nobody there. That's the second time it happened.
I mean, you really see how she gives her all in every game.
Yes.
Kahit, syempre, pagod na pagod din yan with all the things she does on court.
What a sequence so far. Bella will try to finish it, but it is Adamson that finishes it.
Maintaining a standard on and off the court. For Coach Sherwin, it's not just about winning. It's about doing everything with purpose and accountability. Because for him, in this culture of excellence in NU, there's no space for anything
It was
left.
a very awkward collision.
Gulat lang din siguro talaga siya.
Belen able to swing. Nike on the right side squeezes it. Hardio goes back to Bella. Bella
Nice set.
double dump. Good reaction, good get there by Morty. Panique diving. Chance ball here. Balik kay Shayna. Pinantayan. Defensive block brought to you by AIA. Formerly Philam Life. Open spot on the